Hey besties, it's Rosie. I am picking up on a pretty special vein of the collective today, okay? This will not be for everyone, okay? I am picking up on a collective who has distinguished themselves in some pretty remarkable way to someone with some pretty big eyes, okay? Some higher form of consciousness, some higher power, some God, some custodian in charge of the flow of source energy has taken note of something pretty big that you have accomplished, okay? I'm hearing the phrase welcome. So you have clearly entered into a new realm. You have ascended another realm of the ladder. I'm sorry, another rung of the ladder on this ascension journey. And where you have found your place in this new realm, at this new frequency, there are gifts to be bestowed upon you. In fact, I'm hearing the beginning of the story is marked by the giving of a sacred gift. So bestie, what the gift that you're getting is you're getting your own stream of consciousness, okay? You're getting your own stream of source consciousness. It's almost like there was a giant lake or a giant sea, and these giant figures have come through, okay? And they have taken their hammers or their axes or whatever, weapons of choice, and they have kind of hammered a hole into the side of this sea or this lake of consciousness, creating their own sovereign stream, and that stream is for you. Okay, that's a pretty beautiful, pretty remarkable message, bestie. You must be someone who is pretty special with a pretty high responsibility or mission in this lifetime. Okay, if you have been given your own sovereign stream of energy, Spirit clearly has some big plans for you. Okay, so let's see what the plans are. Okay, before we get into that, there is a warning message with this, okay? This isn't something that happens for everyone, okay? And I'm getting that in the wrong hands, this sovereign stream of consciousness, a lot of damage could be done, okay? And because of this, because you have been in charge, because you are the custodian of this, I'm almost seeing like a person who is in charge of like a sanctuary or like an oasis. And maybe for a few of you, you actually have a job where you are in charge of some kind of oasis or sanctuary. You're in charge in some kind of sacred land covenant that the humans in your area have with the land and the spirits that reside there, okay? And I'm getting that you are acting as a mirror for this energy. There's almost the energy of the pool, and then you're the reflection of it, okay? So you are the eyes and ears, and I'm hearing the mouth of this place, okay? So again, you could be the protector of this land or of this stream of consciousness. And I'm getting that that is very important, that there needs to be someone assigned to that role who knows what they're doing and is a fierce protector, because there are lots of hungry eyes watching this place, okay? I've got the dark figure and the unicorn and the RX. I'm very much getting, in Harry Potter where they find Lord Voldemort in the forest and he's like feeding on unicorn blood. He's just like killing these unicorns and drinking their blood because that's the only thing keeping him alive. I'm getting that energy from that, okay? So there are these dark figures kind of lurking in the shadows of this place, that want to use this for their own personal gain in some way, okay? So caution against that, all right? Not everyone is going to be happy for you that you have gotten this thing, and not everyone is going to respect your boundaries or your decisions with what to do with it, okay? They're going to attempt to take some of it for themselves, all right? Okay, interesting message. So a lot of my messages lately have been about reclaiming energy from people who have been holding on to it, people who don't deserve it, people that you might even not even realize that they have had access to your energy, reclaiming that energy. And in the process of doing so, you will now have this reservoir of energy, okay? This could even be a metaphor. If you haven't been given your own stream of consciousness yet, if you haven't ascended that rung, this could be just telling you your own energy that was allotted to you at birth from the divine is being returned to you now, okay? And from this place, you are deciding what to actually do with it, okay? This is very much the energy of like being, my cat's scratching at the window, being the one who decides who actually has access to this, okay? And I'm also getting that some of you might charge for it, okay? You might realize that the energy that you have been giving out for free is extremely valuable, and now you are deciding what value it actually holds and how to ask for it and receive that in return. So I might be speaking to a collective who has recently decided to do some kind of work for their collective, okay? You might be starting a business, you might be starting a service, you might want to start being some kind of provider in some way. You know, if you are a very nurturing presence, if you are this wellspring that others can come to and drink, you know, consciousness from, you might realize, I can monetize this. I can actually, I can charge for this. Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, exactly. You are being very business-minded about that, and I love that. That is some boss energy right there, okay? Clearly, I'm speaking to a collective who has mastered your Emperor energy, because this is exactly how an Emperor would deal with this. They would say, okay, I've been given this sacred gift. I've been given this sovereign stream of energy, and it's all mine, and I get to decide what to do with it. Why don't I use it to improve my life, okay? If this is like an excess that I am being given, instead of just giving it away for free, like maybe I've done in the past and I saw like what a thankless job that was, why don't I actually start making some money off of that? Why don't I start finding a way to use that to improve my life? And that's another message I'm getting from this. If you're not monetizing this, you could just be thinking, how can I use my energy for me to make my own life, my own day-to-day better? The Mystic and Chance. Oh, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Again, there's going to be some trickery afoot, okay? I'm seeing that there are going to be people coming towards you that are going to try to not really trick you out of the spot, because I'm getting it's too late for that. Like, this energy is yours, but trick you into thinking that maybe they are a better custodian of it, or maybe they're a little more deserving of it. Like, I'm also just getting like kind of like a pathetic vibe. Like, they're coming to you just kind of like, you know, you have so much of it, like, why don't you let me have a little bit of it? And I'm also getting this energy of maybe people trying to partner with you, okay? And this could be, in some cases, this could be if you do have like social media or something like that. There might be like brands wanting to partner with you, and again, you're being tasked with having discernment about what you actually want to let into this sanctuary energy, what you actually want to allow to drink from the stream of consciousness, because I'm getting that there is a restorative quality to this this energy that you're deciding what to do with, okay? Whatever is feeding on it, I'm hearing grows very quickly, okay? I've got the Eight of Wands and the Healer, okay? So this is almost like a tonic, okay? This energy is like a tonic that can be given to things that are in need of restoration, all right? So again, in the wrong hands, some things don't need to be restored. Some things need to be destroyed entirely because they no longer have a place, you know, in the new world. Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Bestie, I'm getting that there might be a period where you almost feel like burdened by, okay, High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing the phrase, the burden of knowing, okay? It's called the burden of knowing for a reason, because there is almost like an inherent burden or a weight to carry when you are the custodian of something so large and important, okay? When you are tasked with kind of keeping this sovereign field so nothing can interfere with something, it can kind of feel like a burden, because you might not feel like you have the time or the energy, or almost like you're attracting the wrong energies that aren't really in alignment with what it is you want from this place. Like, okay, you got the sovereign stream of energy and you can create anything with it. I'm getting that the thing that you want to create for most of you is you want this Four of Wands energy. You want like some kind of manifestation of union in some way. Okay, I'm also getting interesting message from this. There is a hand coming up from the ground. Again, this energy of like a helping hand from the land spirits. You might want to set up kind of like a fortress or base in this land or this stream of consciousness that you have inherited. And I'm getting that it might, for some reason, seem harder. Like, you might think that, oh, I have all the resources available to me to create this thing, but for some reason it has increased the difficulty. I'm going to go to a part 2 and find out why that is.